Hochul telling folks in her state to stay home, calling the disaster on I-95 earlier this month.
I don't want to see Long Island or New York State on the national news where everybody's jammed up on a highway, stranded for hours, kids are crying, people are desperate. That happened in Virginia.
Rhode Island expected to see some of the heaviest snowfall.
Hundreds of snowplows are readying for what promises to be a brutal blizzard, says Rhode Island's Governor Dan McKee.
It's got the potential to have dangerous whiteout conditions. So the number one thing we can do is prepare now so you can stay home on Saturday.
He is coordinating with the neighboring states of Connecticut and Massachusetts to initiate travel bans for Saturday when the snow is expected to fall at the rate of 1 or 2 inches per hour. Steve Klamkin, ABC News, East Providence, Rhode Island.
President Biden visited the scene of Friday's Pittsburgh bridge collapse, promising new infrastructure spending. The NTSB will be at the scene of that collapse today. With 100,000 Russian troops massed at the Ukraine border, President Biden says he's ready to send more American troops to Europe. 8,500 U.S. troops are on standby. The man police say shot and injured 3 Houston police officers Thursday, charged with 3 counts of attempted capital murder. Houston police say Roland Caballero, who is in the hospital with wounds from the shootout, was already facing weapons charges. Jessica Willey with ABC's Houston station KTRK reports.
2 of the 3 police officers injured during that shootout have been released from the hospital. The 3rd remains there and is stable, according to Houston police. As for Caballero, when he is well enough, he will be booked into the Harris County Jail and then face a judge.
You're listening to ABC News.
This is Matt Crowder live at the Shell station on 41st Street, reporting on the free gas app called Get Upside. That's letting people all over the country earn cash back on every gallon of gas they buy. Excuse me, miss. Have you heard of the Get Upside gas app?
Of course. People are earning as much as $300 a year with the Get Upside app. It's so easy. Open the app to see nearby gas stations offering money back, pick the one you want, and get up to 25 cents a gallon cash back every time you buy gas.
Wow. Well, there you have it. Stop paying full price for gas. Download the free Get Upside gas app and earn up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. This is Matt Crowder, Radio News Network.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to earn up to 25 cents a gallon cash back when you buy gas. Use promo code TODAY for a 50 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 75 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Get up to 75 cents a gallon cash back on your next fill-up when you download the free Get Upside app and use promo code TODAY. Promo code TODAY.
While COVID infections and hospitalizations are now falling, lagging COVID deaths are still at pandemic highs. Now a new subvariant leaving experts concerned. ABC's Kaylee Hartung.
Scientists are now tracking the spread of that Omicron subvariant, BA2, now detected in 24 states.
We're keeping a very close eye on it.
British researchers are finding that vaccines appear to be just as effective against B2 as that original B1 Omicron. They say it appears to be spreading faster, but it's too early to know for sure.
People heading to Florida to escape the cold are finding themselves disappointed. Cold temperatures in the Sunshine State.
States across the Northeast hunkering down as a winter blast brings snow and a dip in temperatures. Florida, though, not getting a break this time, and it certainly will not be feeling like the Sunshine State. With temps forecasted to dip into the 30s by Sunday morning, farmers are concerned about freezing crops.
It's going to be a sleepless night Saturday, certainly for everybody down here.
You don't know what to expect. You just sort of prepare for the worst and do the best you can.
Temperatures in Miami haven't been in the 30s in more than a decade. Lionel Moise, ABC News.
The FAA saying it's reached an agreement with AT&T and Verizon on the next steps that will allow more aircraft to safely use airports, while also enabling more towers to switch on 5G service. The 5G rollout's been delayed around airports due to fears the technology would disrupt aircraft navigation systems. This is ABC News.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and navage? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective and germs multiply. Eventually, your immune system can get overwhelmed and you get sick. Navage pulls out the bad stuff so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. At Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Or go to Navage.com for a free gift with purchase. Navage, Navage.
Dave Packer, ABC News.
The reasons more and more people are coming to NC Tractor to do business are the selection of Massey Ferguson tractors, Bobcat zero-turn mowers, fantastic customer service, and the special Phil Sheehan seasonal discounts. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford is making dreams come true for folks who want the risk.
We're tracking temperatures to climb into the lower to upper 30s today. We just have to get past some of those early snow showers that are moving through. By the afternoon, we're going to see sunshine, but it is going to be windy. As those winds move in out of the northwest, that will make it feel like the 20s at times. Overnight, those wind speeds are going to die down. Our temperatures are going to fall into the mid to upper teens. It's going to be cold out there, but tomorrow will be milder with highs in the low to mid 40s. Meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
All right, thanks a lot, Peter. We have clear skies, 29 degrees right now at WCAB. For tomorrow night, clear skies, low around 24 expected. Then Monday, it'll feel more like springtime. Sunshine with a high 52, overnight low 27, partly cloudy Tuesday, and a high around 50. And right now we have clear skies for you out there and 29 degrees at WCAB. So heading out anywhere this morning, do drive carefully and also bundle up. It is chilly out there. We have these death announcements right now brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
John David Harrell III, 53, of Ellenboro, passed away Monday, January the 10th. Son of John David Harrell Jr. of Forest City and Elizabeth Harrell of Ellenboro. In addition to his parents, survived by his sisters, Sean Tony of Spindale and Morgan of Albemarle. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of John David Harrell III. Scott Arrowwood, 58, Union Mills, passed away Sunday at his home. Native of Rutherford County, member of Piney Knob Baptist Church. Graduate of R.S. Central, 1981. Went on to receive Bachelor of Science degree in Electronics Engineering Technology from Defry University in 1985. Survived by his mother, Sarah Arrowwood, 3 sons, Philip Arrowwood, wife Aramis, Cody Arrowwood, wife Jessica, Aaron Arrowwood, 1 brother, Keith Arrowwood, wife Molly. Family will receive friends from 2 to 3 this afternoon at McMahon's Funeral Home. Service will be at 3 o'clock this afternoon at McMahon's Chapel. Burial to follow, Shingle Hollow Congregational Holiness Church Cemetery. McMahon's Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Scott Arrowwood. Joyce Waters McFarland, 94, Hopewell Community, passed away Wednesday. Member of Bethel Baptist Church, survived by her daughter and son-in-law Brenda McFarland Tony and J. Philip Tony of Ellenboro, a sister Gay Waters Bostic of Laurenburg. 2 grandchildren also survived. Memorial service this afternoon at 4 o'clock, Bethel Baptist Church. Visitation from 2 until 4 this afternoon at the church. A private burial will be held, Bethel Baptist Church Cemetery. Memorials may be made to Bethel Baptist Church in Ellenboro, Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Joyce Waters McFarland. Margaret Yelton Britt, 72, of Rutherford, passed away January the 15th, a native of Rutherford County. A teacher for 40 years, art teacher, For the last 10 years, taught art at her former high school, RS Central, in Rutherford. After retirement, she continued to serve the community in a variety of volunteer opportunities. Member of First United Methodist Church in Rutherford, survived by her mother, Naomi Yelton of Rutherford, one daughter, Lindsay Britt, and husband, Michael of Durham, one son, Logan Britt, and wife, Ashley of Charlotte. Several granddaughters also survived also by her brother, Charlie Yelton, and wife, Emily of Lake Lure. Memorial service will be held at First United Methodist Church in Rutherford in the Memorial Garden, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Burial will be at First United Methodist Church Memorial Garden. Memorials may be made to Heart of the Foothills Animal Rescue or to First United Methodist Church, Main Street, Rutherford. McMahon's Funeral Home, cremation service serving the family of Margaret Yelton Britt. Chief Master Petty Officer Dennis Towery, U.S. Navy, retired, 60, of Orlando, passed away Friday at Advent Health Hospital in Orlando, Florida. Graduate of RS Central, attended Western Carolina University, a member of Floyd's Creek Baptist Church. Served his country in the U.S. Navy from September 81 until October 2001. Retired the rank of Master Chief Petty Officer, served during Desert Storm and the Cold War. Survived by his wife, Carol Towery, daughter Brooke Towery, his mother Jolene Tate Towery, his brother Randy Towery. Several grandchildren also survived. Funeral services 2 o'clock this afternoon, Floyd's Creek Baptist Church. Burial will follow in the church cemetery with military honors provided by the U.S. Navy. Paget and King Mortuary crematory service serving the family of Chief Petty Officer Dennis Towery. Millie Elizabeth Wilson Rector, 58, passed away January 21st, a native of Rutherford County, survived by her daughters Natalie and Sierra Rector, her brother Charlie, sister Laura, sister-in-law Shirley Luckydoo. Family-directed memorial service this afternoon at 2 o'clock, Rock Springs Baptist Church in Rutherford. Crow's Mortuary crematory service serving the family of Millie Elizabeth Wilson Rector. Larry Wayne Tucker, 81, passed away at his home in Boynton, Virginia, January 17th. A native of Chimney Rock, entered the service in the U.S. Coast Guard from 1959 until 1963, where he is stationed in Elizabeth City. Worked at the Virginia Department of Corrections as an agricultural specialist. Survived by his children, Denise Daniels, husband Adrian, David Selby, wife Shani, Daniel Selby. Several grandchildren, great-grandchildren also survive. Graveside service will be held 2 o'clock this afternoon, Chimney Rock Baptist Church Cemetery, Lake Lure. Memorials may be made to the Farmer Veteran Coalition, Dallas, Texas. Crow's Mortuary crematory service serving the family of Larry Wayne Tucker. Lydia Scruggs, 64, of Forest City, passed away Monday at Carolina Medical Center, a native of Florida, daughter of Constance Morser Scruggs. Memorial services 6:30 Sunday evening. Word of Faith Fellowship. Crow's Mortuary crematory service serving the family of Lydia Scruggs. Ned Thomas Root, 83, of Mooresboro, passed away Thursday at his home, a native of Cherokee County, South Carolina, a member of Calvary Baptist Church, Mooresboro, survived by his wife, Judy Roop, of the home, 6 children, Gary Roop, wife Lori, Jeff Roop, wife Donna, Angela Petit, husband Steve, Dan Marsh Jr., James Marsh, husband Tracy, Andrew Marsh, wife Eva, one brother Wayne Roop, wife Brenda, one sister Judy Bright, husband Lee. Several grandchildren, great-grandchildren survive. Family will receive friends Monday from 6 until 8 at Calvary Baptist Church in Mooresboro. Service will be held 11 o'clock Tuesday morning at Calvary Baptist Church. Burial will be in the church cemetery. Memorials may be made to Calvary Baptist Church, Ferry Road, Mooresboro, or the Hospice of Rutherford County. Eggers Funeral Home, Cliffside, serving the family of Ned Thomas Roop. Marty Dobbins, 57, Hildebrand, passed away Tuesday. Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist in Winston-Salem, a native of Rutherford County, graduate of Chase High School, 1982, worked as an electrical engineer for Aqua Philomera Industries in Hickory. Member of Hickory Masonic Lodge 343 and the Forest City Masonic Lodge 381, where he was a 33rd degree Mason, also a member of the Shriners. Survived by his son Monty Dobbins, wife Dawn of Scottsdale, Arizona, daughters Amanda Britt Martin, husband Brian of Conover, Chastity Dobbins, Carswell, husband Lance of Hickory, 2 sisters, Wanda McCraw, husband Ricky, Rhonda White, husband Rodney, all of Gaffney, survived also by 6 grandchildren. Services 3 o'clock Tuesday. Harrelson Funeral Chapel. Burial will follow Calvary Baptist Church Cemetery in Mooresboro. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior to service at the funeral home. Harrelson Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of Monty Dobbins. Brian Keith Baber, 53, of Forest City, passed away Wednesday at his home. A native of Rutherford County, worked as a carpenter for many years, as a truck driver for Vassey's Wrecker Service. Survived by his mother and father, Linda Vassey and Danny Vassey of Bostick, father David Baber of Bostick, daughter Sierra Baber, husband Scott of Forest City, son Brandon Baber, and wife Sierra of Cliffside, stepdaughter Samantha Bailey of Rutherford, a sister Sherry Crane, husband Mike of Rutherford, half-brother Kevin Baber of Bostick, stepbrothers Aaron Vassey, wife Elizabeth of Spindale, Michael Vassey of Ellenboro, stepsister Sonia Vassey of Forest City, also survived by 3 grandchildren. Graveside service 11 o'clock Tuesday morning, Southern Baptist Church Cemetery. Family will receive friends following the service at the graveside. Harrelson Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of Brian Keith Baber. Walter Blaine Dills, 55, Holly Springs community, passed away January the 11th in his home, a native of Rutherford County, survived by 2 daughters, Jessica Heatherly and husband James, and Crystal Whiteside, husband Casey, 1 sister, Marcia Nolan of the home. 5 grandchildren also survive. Family-directed memorial service will be held at Green River Baptist Church Monday. Family asks that masks be worn, social distancing be observed. Memorials may be made to the Family Preservation, 139 East Trade Street, Forest City. Eggers Funeral Home, Cliffside, serving the family of Walter Blaine Dills. Patricia Elmore Butler, 72, Cleveland, North Carolina, passed away January 27th at Atrium Health. survived by our children. Angela Biggers, husband John. Melanie Lovelace, husband Gene. Dylan Butler, siblings Reverend Mike Morrison, Reverend Ronnie Morrison, Davy Day, and Sherry Morrison. 5 grandchildren also survive. Family will receive friends from 1 to 2 p.m. at Crow's Mortuary Monday. Services at 2 in the afternoon. For Patricia Elmore Butler. It's the death announcements we have at this time, brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Going to the Sheriff's Department now this morning.